Hello everyone and welcome to another crypto news video. Today we'll talk about all the cryptocurrency news going on this week. I know it's still halfway through the week, but we have some fairly big news coming from the financial market. So let's just jump into it. First of all, the week just started with a little bit of a downturn. Let me load up the graph here. So if we look at the market capitalization graph on CoinMarketCap, in the beginning of the week, let me zoom in. The beginning of the week, we had about $470 billion market cap in the cryptocurrency markets. And 3 days passed by, so from May 5th, May 6th, 3 days passed by, and then we dropped to around 420, so losing about $50-60 billion in market cap. And right now it seems like it might be going up again. We will see. But just a quick recap of how the week began. Regarding the cryptocurrency space. So let's jump into the first piece of news. This one I got from Reddit. If you don't follow this thread on the subreddit, it's crypto markets. It's a very interesting subreddit to follow because they have interesting news and articles that come out from time to time. So Poloniex is changing their fees starting May 15th, as you can see here. And this is important because if we look at this graph of all the cryptocurrency exchanges out there, or at least the biggest ones, we can see that Poloniex is down here at 12th with around $130 million of 24-hour volume. So maybe now that they have lower fees, I'll show you the fees just a second. Here we go. So these are the new fees for maker and taker. And maybe now that they have lower fees for high trading volume clients, then they might become a larger exchange. And if they're a larger exchange, more coins will want to have their coins, or more currencies will want to have their tokens traded in their exchange. So this could potentially help them go up on this list of exchanges here. The next piece of news is from CNBC and is just, so the title reads, "The world will have a global cryptocurrency, but it won't be Bitcoin," says ex-Goldman Sachs president Gary Cohn. So I'll link all of this in the description, but what this former Goldman Sachs president said is that he doesn't personally believe in Bitcoin, but he believes in blockchain as it. So he says, "I am a believer in blockchain technology." And he also goes on to say, "I do think we'll have a global cryptocurrency at some point where the world will understand it, and it is not based on mining costs and cost of electricity or things like that." So his main concern with Bitcoin right now is that mining costs are extremely high for miners. And in his vision, his personal vision, the next global cryptocurrency, or the global cryptocurrency, will be something much simpler to understand, to set up. You don't have costs. So maybe it's out there already, but it's just not number one right now, or maybe it's still going to be created. But this was a big piece of news just because he held an important position at one of the largest banks in the world and most prestigious banks in the world. So for a person from the United States to be talking good things about cryptocurrency and blockchain, it's always good for the market. Second is New York Times. The title, "Bitcoin sees Wall Street warm to trading virtual currency." So what this article is talking about, so I highlighted here, the parent company of the New York Stock Exchange has been working on an online trading platform that will allow large investors to buy and hold Bitcoin. And this is really big news because if the markets in the United States are warming up to the sentiment of cryptocurrencies, blockchains, and they see that this is actually here to stay. It's not just a temporary investment or something that it's a bubble, like a lot of people say, and it's going to pop and no one will ever remember it existed. So the more these bigger companies are talking about this and have positive views for the future, the better it is for the market. And on the paragraph right below, it says that the news of the virtual exchange, which was not reported before, came after Goldman Sachs went public with its intention to open a Bitcoin trading unit. And I have also this article open here. This is from last week. So Goldman Sachs to open a Bitcoin trading operation. And this is just talking about how Goldman Sachs is looking into being the first big bank to have a way for people to buy Bitcoin and actually hold Bitcoin. As you can see here in the article, it's talking about that at first that's not their main focus because they need regulatory approval because they're a financial institution in the United States and they're heavily regulated, so they can't just create one and let it be. They need approval, and if they don't get the approval, nothing's gonna happen. But still, a pretty positive news regarding the market and the market sentiment related to these big companies that are in the classical financial system or just banking and not really dealing with blockchain. So these are the news or the bigger news so far during this week for the market as a whole. If there's anything else you guys want me to cover relating to news, even news to specific coins, let me know in the comments below. I'll try to make another video about it if there's anything. And if you like this video, please subscribe, leave a comment, leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one.